Today we're going to provide you with some information about electronic cigarettes. They were invented in the 1960s but haven't really gained popularity until the last decade or so. They come in two major forms. This is a disposable unit. It looks more like a traditional cigarette. And then there are reusable units that are electronic. This is a battery cartridge. This is the chamber that you would fill with e-juice. They come in 1-ounce bottles, cost between $10 to $20. This unit unscrews from the chamber and is charged on a USB cord. To activate it, the liquid is vaporized within this chamber. You just push the button, it lights up, and then you're able to inhale the vapor. The e-cigarettes are regulated by the FDA, the Federal Drug Administration. They were deemed not to be medication or medical devices, but a tobacco product because the e-juice is derived from traditional tobacco and contains the nicotine. With e-cigarettes, we see a new product within the same industry, tobacco using the same old tactics to glamorize their products. They use candy and fruit flavors to hook kids. They make implied health claims to encourage smokers to switch to the product instead of quitting altogether. And they sponsor research to use that is used as a front to their claims. So what are the health risks of vaping? Well, the jury is still out. The phenomenon of vaping is so new that science has barely had a chance to catch up on the question of safety, but some initial small studies have begun to highlight the pros and cons. The most widely publicized study into the safety of e-cigarettes was done when researchers analyzed two leading brands and concluded that the devices did contain trace elements of hazardous compounds, including a chemical which is the main ingredient found in antifreeze. The FDA report found 9 contaminants versus 11,000 contained in traditional tobacco cigarettes and noted that the level of toxicity was shown to be far lower than those of tobacco cigarettes. However, e-cigarettes remain unregulated. It's impossible to draw conclusions about all the brands based on the analyzation of only 2. So, do e-cigarettes help people quit tobacco smoking? Because they preserve the hand-to-mouth ritual of smoking, e-cigarettes might help transform a smoker's harmful tobacco habits to a potentially less harmful e-smoking habit. As of yet, though, little evidence exists to support this theory. In a first-of-its-kind study published in a medical journal, Lancet, researchers compared e-cigarettes to nicotine patches and other smoking cessation methods. They found them to be statistically comparable in helping smokers quit over a 6-month period. For this reason, they view the devices as a promising, though probably not a magic bullet. For now, the FDA regulations forbid e-cigarette marketers from touting their devices as a way to kick the habit. We're concerned about the potential for kids to start a lifetime nicotine use by using e-cigarettes. So our main concern is a market of young people that could potentially become lifetime nicotine users, and we would really avoid. Our main concern with e-cigarettes is the potential for young adults and Our main concern with e-cigarettes is the potential for kids to start a lifetime habit of nicotine use.